In Gallup's research, we found that of the 4 needs of followers, one of the most critical needs is compassion. Can you talk about how you've demonstrated compassion, or what advice you would have for a leader that said, I need to get better at demonstrating compassion?
Yeah, I think some of the examples we've talked about today in terms of understanding and understanding the culture that you're living in, being able to listen or wanting to listen, but not just listening, but hearing what someone is telling you, not just listening, but really hearing, even if you have a completely different worldview. And I say that, let me put a caveat, because, I don't want people to interpret that comment as a carte blanche on human rights violations, on anything that's untoward in any way to human life or to someone's well-being. But when I say listen, I mean, in order for you to even come up with a strategy, you have to be able to understand the perspective of the person that's across the table from you, even if it's a perspective that is abhorrent to you. You've got to be able to understand it, or understand, or at least be aware of how deep it might be. Other than that, you're not going to be able to find a way out. So compassion, to me, goes hand in hand with that. And when you take away, I used to say, when you dehumanize an individual, you can do anything to them. And I've seen that in some circumstances, and so you're right. Compassion, you have to have compassion for your fellow human being, because once you don't have that, then you can do anything, and we've seen that in conflicts throughout the world.